Daemon is your heir.
For the one true King Aegon!
Spoiler warning. Here's what you need to know about the much-teased sequence that will be the most horrific death scene in House of the Dragon Season 2. Blood and cheese is seen by the shocking character deaths of House of the Dragon Season 1's Lucerys Velaryon. The Game of Thrones prequel will not hesitate to murder off characters. That will undoubtedly lead to a significant Season 2 death, as Daemon Targaryen seeks retribution or a son for a son. Thus, Blood and Cheese, a butcher and a ratcatcher, respectively, will make their television debut in House of the Dragon Season 2. They are hired to carry out the most terrible form of retaliation, which is to murder one of the children of King Aegon II Targaryen and Queen Helaena Targaryen. We have a decent sense of what to expect when it occurs in the program because of George R.R. Martin's novel Fire and Blood and the trailer for the second season of House of the Dragon.
But Viserys wanted Aegon to succeed him.
Subscribe to Movie Spy for more twist videos. What blood and cheese means. Who perishes in the startling scene of House of the Dragon Season 2? Daemon employs blood and cheese through Lady Miseria to exact revenge after Lucerys dies. The two infiltrate Alicent Hightower's quarters in the Red Keep. Her maid is slain, and she is restrained and gagged. Blood and cheese capture Helena's three children, Jaehaerys, Jaehaera, and Maelor, as they go to visit their grandmother. Helaena is forced to make an impossible decision by Blood and Cheese, who are holding her at knife point and telling her which of her boys will be slain. Attempting to say no, Helaena begs them to murder her instead. Blood and Cheese, however, are adamant that she choose one, even going so far as to threaten to harm Jaehaera. Helaena ultimately decides that Maelor should die because he is the youngest child. Rather, Blood slashes off the prince's head to slay Jaehaerys. The two then make their way out of the Red Keep, leaving Helaena in utter ruin and effectively exacting the retribution that Daemon had desired. Talking to EW, Ryan Condal, the showrunner, hinted at trailers for House of the Dragon Season 2 teased cheese and blood. Blood and cheese and its aftermath have been glimpsed in both the first teaser trailer and the full trailer for House of the Dragon. Helaena was visibly held at knife point in the former, implying that the moment was in full swing. The latter then has more teases, such as, there are two guys in the Red Keep, one with a club and the other with a torch. A maid with a very bloody sheet in her hands. Alicent, her face hidden by a veil. Helaena and Alicent are in what seems like a funeral cortege. What takes place in House of the Dragon Season 2 after Blood and Cheese Helaena Targaryen is up close in the second season promo for House of the Dragon. In the Dance of the Dragons, Blood and Cheese is just another pivotal moment. There was never going back, but this guarantees that there will be no mercy and nothing that is too low for the blacks or the greens. In the immediate aftermath, Blood was discovered a few days later and subjected to torture in order to obtain information. He revealed demons and Miseria's identities before passing away from the torment he endured. But Cheese seemed to have slipped out of King's Landing and was never seen again. Aegon ordered all the ratcatchers in the city to be slain in her place. Blood and Cheese causes both sides to become extremely vengeful and bloodthirsty, which intensifies the Dance of the Dragons. In House of the Dragon Season 2, armies and dragons will engage in a great deal of fighting in the Riverlands. Helaena herself may be the one who is most affected, though. After Jaehaerys dies, she descends into depression and eventually commits suicide. In the aftermath of the incident, Aegon also grows increasingly dependent on alcohol. Blood and cheese are going to be utilized to attempt and turn people against Rhaenyra, according to set photos and videos from House of the Dragon Season 2. They show Helaena and Alicent attending Jaehaerys' funeral, and someone directing the honor guard admonishing the people of King's Landing to look upon the work of Rhaenyra the Cruel. Although her involvement in it hasn't been confirmed, it's obvious that this will be used to support Aegon's claim to be the true king. When will Season 2 of House of the Dragon's Blood and Cheese take place? In House of the Dragon, Emma Darcy plays Rhaenyra, who has tear stains on her unclean cheek. Daemon acts quickly to plan the revenge plot, and Blood and Cheese is mostly a reaction to Lucerys' passing. Since there are only 8 episodes in Season 2 of House of the Dragon, things must get underway soon. Therefore, Blood and Cheese should occur early on. Blood and Cheese may be set up in one episode and occur in the next, or it may even occur at the end of the premiere if it truly wanted to start with a bang. It's easy to imagine that House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 1, will deal with the fallout of Luke's death.